The next day we knew that Till was going to get to Prague to see those clever people. The man with the wine caught Till out, so I suppose all those professors will, said my brother. Till'll think of some way to trick them, I said. Maybe he'll invent some machine. When it was time to see Horst, we went straight in and said, Prague! Horst looked up. Prague? Prague? What's Prague? Is this a new way to say hello? Prague? No, said my brother. It's where Till's going next, isn't it? You're right, said Horst. He went to Prague to see the professors. At long last, after many days' travel, Till arrived in the famous city of Prague. In those days, all of Europe knew about Prague because it was packed full of the world's cleverest professors, scholars, and students. Till stood in a doorway and watched the clever people walking down the narrow streets in their long gowns, saying all sorts of clever things to one another, using long words like hypothesis and Aristotle. And of course, Till had a thought. An Owlyglass thought, and you know and I know what that means. Trouble. That night, Till went round every church door, sticking up posters. On the posters he had written, Till Owlyglass is the wisest man in the world. Till Owlyglass will answer any questions the wisest men of Prague want to ask him. In the morning, the great masters who worked at Prague University saw Till's posters. They were furious. What a cheek, they said. How dare he, they asked. So they all met together in one of the great halls. Gentlemen, said one, the answer to this problem is simple. We invite this fool, Owlyglass, to come to our university. Because he's so afraid of our great minds, he'll be afraid to come. Then everyone will know that he's an idiot. But what if he does come? Asked another. Then we will ask him such clever questions that he cannot possibly answer them, said a third. The professors were sure they could make a fool of Till. So a great hall was prepared. Hundreds of people came. A messenger was sent to ask Till to come. And Till came. He walked into the hall with that grin on his face. Afternoon, professors, said Till. Let's have you then. First question, what is it? The professors were amazed that Till had come. But once they'd calmed down, the head of the university, the chancellor, began. Our first question is, how many gallons of water are there in all of the 7 seas? The crowd gasped. But Till answered at once. 800,226,489,628 gallons. Yeah. Are there? Said the Chancellor. Yes, said Till, and if you don't believe me, stop the rivers running into your 7 seas and measure it yourself. Well, said the Chancellor, I can't do that at this moment. And I right, said Till, over the applause of the crowd. Next question, then. Everyone applauding. The Professor of History stood up and asked her, tell me, how many days have there been since the world began? 7, said Till. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I haven't missed out any, have I? No, said the Professor, but so I'm right, aren't I, said Till. Next question. The crowd clapped wildly until the Professor of Geography asked, where is the centre of the world? Here, said Till. Here, where I'm standing. How do you know? Said the Professor. Get a bit of string, said Till, and measure round the world, and you'll soon see. Well, said the Professor, I can't, I don't think I'm... Next question, said Till, and the crowd rose, cheering to their feet. The same Professor now asked, how far is the earth from heaven? Not far, said Till. What do you mean, not far, said the Professor. Look, you go to heaven, said Till. I'll call up to you from down here. If you can hear me, it's not far. If you can't hear me, it is far and I'm wrong. This is preposterous, said the Professor, but the crowd were all on Till's side. Yeah! Any more questions, said Till. What could the professors say? Not one of them could think of another question to ask. So off went Till, grinning all over his face, leaving the professors speechless and the crowd cheering him all the way. The professors were furious and sat about shouting at one another for days. They knew that Till had made them look like fools. And then one wily old professor came up with a plan. "Gentlemen," he said, "I think we should send Till a letter like this. Great Master Till Owlyglass, you have shown us that you're a very clever man. Yes, in fact, so clever, we think you could teach anyone. Let us find a pupil, and all you have to do to prove yourself is to teach this pupil how to read." And that was the letter Till received. "Yes," said Till, "bring me who you like. I'll teach him to read." The next day, the pupil arrived. The professors sent Till a little grey donkey. "Here you are, great Master Owlyglass," they said. "Here is your pupil." And they stood about, giggling. "It was very good. It was very good, yes." "Thank you, friends," said Till. "Can you give me a little time to do the job?" "Oh, yes, of course," said the professors. So Till took the little donkey to the stable of the inn where he was staying. Off went the professors, still giggling. They were sure they'd fooled Till this time. Now Till went to the bookbinder's and bought a book with no words in it. And afterwards he went back to the inn, and on each page of the book he painted some letters. And he sent for the professors again, and back they came. "He can't have done it," said one. "No one can teach a donkey to read," said another. "The man's an idiot," said a third. "Gentlemen," said Till, leading the professors into the stable, "my pupil can't read many words yet, but he's made a start. Let me show you." Till led the donkey up to the book and slipped a few oats between the pages. The donkey got excited and began to look for the oats, turning the pages of the book. And as he turned them, he brayed, "Ee-aw, ee-aw, ee-aw." And what had Till painted on the pages of the book? The letters E and R. "Ee-aw, ee-aw, ee-aw," the donkey went on. "There," said Till. "Yeah, he's a bit slow, but he's coming on, the clever little fellow, don't you think? Give me a bit more time and I'll soon have him reading fluently." The professors didn't know where to look or what to say, so they wrapped their long gowns around themselves and hurried out of the stable. Till had certainly taught them a lesson. "That's brilliant," said my brother, and he sat there thinking. Then he took out a piece of paper and he wrote something on it. He held it up for Horst to look at. "What does this say, Horst?" my brother asked. Horst read it out loud. "It says, 'Do not read this. If you do, you're mad.'" You read it, said my brother. "You're mad." "But I didn't read out that it said I'm mad," Horst answered. "It said, you're mad." I burst out laughing. "He's right, he's right, he's right." Then my brother got all ratty and said it was time to go, and Horst winked at me as we went out.